Most people think financial chaos only costs them money, but that's not the real cost. The real cost shows up quietly in your money stress, your mental energy, and the constant feeling that you're behind even when you're doing okay. If your finances feel scattered, if small decisions feel exhausting, if you feel a low-level financial overwhelm you can't quite explain, this video is for you. Because the most damaging part of financial chaos isn't what you see on your bank statement, it's what it does to your mind. Before we go any further, make sure to subscribe to Life Plus Money. This channel is about building financial clarity, reducing money anxiety, and creating calm, sustainable systems. Not hype, not stress, and not get-rich-quick noise. If you want money to feel simpler and lighter over time, you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to talk about the quiet cost most people never connect to their money. The decision fatigue, the background stress, the missed opportunities, and why financial chaos drains more energy than almost anything else in modern life. And more importantly, I'll show you how to start reversing it without extreme budgeting, tracking every dollar, or overhauling your life. Let's get into it. What financial chaos really looks like in real life. Financial chaos doesn't always look dramatic. For most people, it doesn't mean massive debt or constant overdrafts. It looks like bills paid, but never confidently, money moving, but without clarity, accounts scattered across different apps, a vague sense of money anxiety that never fully shuts off. You might be earning decent money. You might even be saving a little, and yet you still feel uneasy. That's because financial chaos isn't about income. It's about mental load. When your finances lack structure, your brain never gets to rest. There's always something it feels like you should be thinking about, something you might be forgetting, something that could surprise you later. The mental load most people never measure. Here's something most people never track. How many financial decisions you make every single day? Should I move money? Did that bill already get paid? Can I afford this right now? Should I check my account again? This constant background thinking creates decision fatigue. And decision fatigue doesn't just affect money. It spills into your work performance, relationships, health choices, and emotional regulation. When your finances are disorganized, your brain stays in a low-grade alert mode. Not panic, just constant tension. That's the real hidden financial cost. Why money stress leaks into everything else. Most people assume stress comes from big financial events, but chronic money stress comes from uncertainty. When you don't trust your system, you don't trust your decisions. That leads to overthinking small purchases, avoiding long-term planning, procrastinating important money tasks, and feeling behind even when you're not. This is how financial overwhelm becomes a lifestyle. Not because you're bad with money, but because your system is asking too much of you. The opportunity cost. No one talks about one of the most damaging effects of financial chaos is what it prevents. Not what it costs, but what it blocks. When your money feels unclear, you hesitate to invest. You delay important decisions. You avoid opportunities that require confidence. This is the opportunity cost of money. You don't miss opportunities because you're irresponsible. You miss them because you don't feel grounded enough to say yes. That quiet hesitation compounds over years. Why traditional budgeting often makes this worse. This is where many people go wrong. They feel overwhelmed, so they try to add complexity. More categories, more tracking, more rules. But inconsistent budgeting often increases financial stress because it adds friction without removing uncertainty. A system that only works when you're perfectly disciplined isn't a system. It's a sprint. What you actually need is clarity, not control. Quick pause here. If this is resonating, make sure you're subscribed. Everything on this channel is designed to help you reduce stress, simplify your money, and build long-term financial peace without pressure or extremes. What actually creates financial calm? The opposite of financial chaos isn't strict control. It's financial organization. That means fewer decisions, clear defaults, predictable systems. A simple money system removes the need to constantly think about money. And when your brain doesn't have to monitor finances all day, everything else improves. This is how you reduce money anxiety permanently, not temporarily. What financial clarity feels like. When your system works, something interesting happens. You stop checking accounts obsessively. You stop replaying money decisions. You stop feeling behind. That's financial clarity, not perfection, clarity. And clarity creates confidence. Confidence creates momentum. Momentum creates wealth over time. Why calm money compounds over time. People who build calm money systems don't just feel better. They make better decisions. They stay consistent longer. They avoid emotional burnout. They capture opportunities earlier. This is why stress-free money is such a powerful advantage. Not because it feels good, but because it compounds quietly. The one question that changes everything. Here's a simple question to sit with. Is my money system reducing stress or requiring constant attention? If it's the second one, the cost is already being paid, just not in dollars. And the sooner you simplify, the faster that pressure disappears. If you want money to feel lighter, calmer, and more intentional over time, make sure to subscribe to Life Plus Money. New videos every week focused on clarity, long-term thinking, and building systems that actually stick. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.